You think you're doing the right thing, stashing money in a savings account. I mean, that's what we're told to do, right? I sure thought so. For years, I was saving every spare penny, but when I looked at my net worth, it was barely even budging. I was playing by all the rules, but I was still losing the game, and the hard truth I finally learned is that just saving money is one of the sneakiest ways to stay broke. And believe it or not, it's only one of the 7 mistakes we're going to fix today. You're smart, you work hard, but you check your bank account and wonder, where did it all go? It feels like you're on a financial treadmill running faster and faster but getting absolutely nowhere. If that sounds familiar, I can tell you the problem isn't your income. The problem is a few tiny, unconscious habits that are quietly sabotaging your financial life. You might be making these same mistakes right now without even realizing it. So, in this video, I'm going to break down the 7 bad money habits that are keeping you stuck. And I'll give you a simple, one-step fix for each. By the end, you'll have a clear plan to start building real wealth and walk into 2026 with a totally new financial future. Let's get into it. Habit 1. First up, the bad habit that traps more well-meaning people than any other, only saving what's left over. This is how most of us learn about money. You get paid, you pay the rent, cover the bills, buy groceries, maybe have a little fun, and then whatever scraps are left at the end of the month, if anything's left, you proudly move to savings. You feel responsible, but you've just made your future self the last priority on your list. Saving becomes an afterthought. And let's be real, life has a way of expanding to eat up whatever money is available, meaning there's usually nothing left. It's why you can work your tail off for 6 months and your savings account looks exactly the same. The fix: flip the script and pay yourself first. This is the golden rule of building wealth. Before you pay your landlord, before you buy a single coffee, you treat your savings like the most important bill you have. The easiest way to make this happen: automation. Decide on a percentage of your income, 5%, 10%, whatever, and set up an automatic transfer to a separate, high-yield savings account for the day you get paid. This one move changes saving from a leftover to a guarantee. You start providing for your future first, not last. Habit 2. The second bad habit is the silent budget tracker, the just this once splurge. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You had a rough day, so I deserve this. You're bored and scrolling late at night when a flash sale pops up. Or you're out with friends who have a slightly bigger budget and you feel that pressure to keep up. Each time that little voice whispers, just this once, the problem is just this once happens every week. These small emotional buys are what experts call spending triggers. It's temporary retail therapy for stress or boredom, and it's the main reason budgets fail and credit cards get maxed out. It's not the big planned purchases that sink you. It's the death by 1,000 tiny, impulsive cuts you don't even remember making. The fix: create a little space, implement the 48-hour rule. The urge to impulse buy is a flash flood, intense but fast. By forcing yourself to wait 48 hours before buying any non-essential item over, say, $50, you give the emotion time to pass. Put the item in your cart, then close the tab. Write it on a list. 9 times out of 10, after 2 days have passed, you'll realize you didn't really want it that badly anyway. Want to take it a step further, make it harder to spend. Go into your phone and computer right now and delete all your saved credit card information. That tiny bit of friction from having to get up and find your wallet is often all it takes to stop a bad decision in its track. Habit 3. Bad habit number 3 is the one that punishes you for being successful. It's called mindless lifestyle creep. You know this one. Your income goes up and so does your spending. You get a raise. And the first thought isn't great, more to invest. It's time for an upgrade. A nicer apartment, a new car, fancier restaurants. Before you know it, you're living paycheck to paycheck all over again. Just with more expensive stuff. It's a sneaky trap because it feels like you're rewarding your hard work. but in reality, you're just upgrading your hamster wheel and moving the goalposts of financial freedom further and further away. The fix: give your future money a job. You need to pre-allocate your future raises. The next time you get a raise or a bonus, make a plan for that new money before it even hits your account. Create a simple rule for yourself. 50% of all new income goes directly to your financial goals. So if you get a $400 a month raise, you immediately bump your automated savings or investment by $200. The other $200, you can spend that on lifestyle upgrades completely guilt-free. This way, you get to enjoy the fruits of your labor while guaranteeing your future self benefits even more. It's a win-win that turns your success into a powerful wealth-building machine. Habit 4. Okay, if you're getting some aha moments from this and seeing your own habits in a new light, do me a quick favor and tap the like button. It takes a second but tells the algorithm to share this with more people like you who need to hear it. Now, on to habit number 4, the one that keeps millions of people in a constant state of financial anxiety, living on the credit card float. This is when you use a credit card to bridge the gap between paychecks. You pay for gas and groceries with your card, fully intending to pay it all off when your salary lands, but then an unexpected bill pops up. Or you overspend just a little and you can't clear the balance. You start carrying that debt from one month to the next, and suddenly you're paying 22% interest on a tank of gas. What started as a convenience has turned into a cycle of debt that feels impossible to escape. You're not using the card for points, you're using it as a lifeline, and that lifeline is slowly sinking you. The fix: treat your credit card like a debit card by creating a checking account buffer. Your new rule is to only charge what you could pay for with cash right now, to do this without stress. You need a little breathing room. Your mission is to save an extra $500 or $1,000 that just lives in your main checking account. This isn't your big emergency fund, it's just a cash flow buffer. This buffer is what finally breaks the paycheck to paycheck cycle and kills the need to float expenses on a credit card. Once it's there, you can still use your card for rewards, but you'll pay off the balance every single week, guaranteeing you never pay a cent in interest again. Habit 5. The fifth bad money habit is something we do out of pure fear. It's willful financial ignorance. This is the financial ostrich move, sticking your head in the sand because you're afraid of what you'll find. You don't open your credit card statements. You have no idea what your student loan balance is. You tell yourself, I'm just not a numbers person, but really, you're just avoiding the anxiety of confronting the truth. The problem is, you can't fix what you can't see. By ignoring your accounts, you're letting small problems, like a forgotten subscription or a high-interest balance, quietly grow into 5-alarm fires. Financial awareness is the first step to financial control. The fix: schedule a weekly money date. This is not a 4-hour budgeting nightmare. It's a calm 15-minute check-in. Every Sunday morning, grab your favorite drink and just log into your bank account, glance at your credit card balances. Check your investment portfolio. You don't have to do anything. The goal is to just get comfortable looking at the numbers without judgment. This simple routine transforms money from a source of fear into a tool you understand and control. You'll start spotting patterns, catching mistakes, and feeling powerful. Habit 6. Bad habit number 6 is fueled by impatience and all that social media hype, chasing get-rich-quick schemes. This can look like a lot of different things. Maybe it's day trading stocks based on a tip from some guy on YouTube, or dumping your savings into a meme coin that's going to the moon, or getting pulled into an MLM. All these schemes prey on one desire: to skip the work and find a shortcut to wealth. Here's the cold, hard truth: the shortcuts almost never work. Multiple studies have shown that a staggering 97% of active day traders lose money. Chasing hype isn't investing, it's gambling. You're making decisions based on FOMO, the fear of missing out, not on sound financial principles, and it's the fastest way to lose your hard-earned cash. The fix. Embrace what works, boring long-term investing. I know it's not sexy, but it is the undisputed, secret weapon of nearly every self-made millionaire. Real wealth isn't built in a day. It's built over decades through the magic of compound interest. The fix is to stop looking for the next hot thing and instead, consistently invest every single month into a low-cost, diversified index fund or ETF. You don't need to be an expert, just set up an automatic investment and let it grow. Your goal isn't to get rich by next year, it's to guarantee you'll be wealthy in 20 or 30 years. Time in the market always beats trying to time the market. Habit 7. And finally, the seventh bad habit. This is the one that makes all your good intentions fall apart, setting goals without building systems. It's the beginning of the year, so it's easy to say, I want to save more money, or I'm finally going to get out of debt. But those are wishes, not plans. A goal is where you want to go. A system is what actually gets you there. Without a system, you're running on pure willpower, and willpower is a battery that always runs out. It's why most New Year's resolutions are dead by February. You can have the best intentions in the world, but if you don't build a system to support them, you're setting yourself up to fail. The fix. Forget the goal and focus on one system at a time, instead of a vague wish. Build one specific automated action. Don't just say, I'll save more, build the system. I am setting up an automatic $50 transfer to my savings every Friday. Don't say, I'll stop overspending. Build the system. I am deleting all shopping apps from my phone and using the 48-hour rule. The key is to make your progress automatic. Just pick one habit from this video and implement its fix. Once that system is running on autopilot for a month, then you can add another one. This is how real, lasting change happens, not with grand statements, but with small, consistent, automated actions. Breaking these habits isn't about punishing yourself or becoming obsessed with spreadsheets. It's about being intentional. It's about shifting from unconscious habits that drain your money to conscious systems that build it for you. By making these small changes, you take the steering wheel back from your emotions and put your logical, future-oriented self in charge. You absolutely have the power to change your financial story. And it doesn't require a lottery win or a six-figure job. It starts right here, right now, by ditching one bad habit and building one good system. You've got this. Now, I want to hear from you. We just went through 7 habits, and I'm willing to bet at least one of them hit a little too close to home. So be honest, drop a comment below and let me know. Which of these 7 habits are you going to ditch first in 2026? I read every single comment, and I can't wait to see the moves you're about to make.